Right, here we are back on Eurotruck 2. It's 6:18 AM in the morning, game time. We're on the harsh Russian map. We're still on version 1.52 of Eurotruck because there isn't a version 1.53 of this map out yet. Now, I've got my Kraz, is it a 260 Russian off-road truck. I've got it adapted slightly. I've got different wheels on it from the standard wheels that come with it, the standard off-road wheels. And we are in the northernmost part of this map, which of course is in winter time. We are in Yakutsk. Now, this is a route that I have attempted on a few occasions and always ended up giving up, particularly when you get to the ice road section, which is a long way away. It's right over here. And you will fall through the ice. The truck will fall through the map on numerous occasions, as it has done. But I have never, ever achieved getting over to here without actually cheating, without using the fly cam to actually respawn the truck. But we're supposed to be going over here now. I'm going to tell you right now, this ain't going to happen in this stream. And the reason I say that is because we will be crawling at a pretty slow speed for a lot of the time. We will be stuck behind traffic. The weather will get so bad that you can't see where you're going. And the other problem is, I'm not sure that this truck is going to be capable enough to haul this trailer. I think it's a 35-ton trailer. Goodness knows what's in it, and that doesn't matter. But the problem is that this is maybe just a bit too much for this truck. But we're going to find out whether it is or it isn't. So, well, let's not hang around. Let's see if we can find our way out of town first. Right, let's go. Now, I wonder if I got the diff lock on.
Ahead. Turn right.
Now, when he says turn right, presumably he means there. I mean, you can't see the road for the snowdrifts. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it. We're going to get very far in this truck, to be honest with you. Because I'm driving an automatic, and it ain't going up the gears because of the weight of this trailer.
Turn left.
But like I say, we won't be breaking any speed records in this trip.
Turn left. Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
I think this is us on the main road out of town now. This is the main route that we want to be on. So according to the GPS, we've got precisely 347 miles to go, which will take in real time 10 hours and 13 minutes. And believe me, it will seem like triple that. But I am really concerned that this truck is not going to be able to do the job. Especially when we come to the first incline that we have to climb up. I'm doubting very much whether this truck's going to make it. And now the other difficulty you have is recognising where the road is.
Ahead. Turn left. Turn left. Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Now here's the first big test. I don't know whether I've got the diff lock on. We'll see if we have or if we haven't. I'm convinced it's still not on. Let me try again. We should get the warning message coming up. We need to have the diff lock on all the time on this part of the map, but I'm not getting the message popping up telling me to switch it off. So I'm not sure if it's on or off, because there's not any light on the dashboard to let you know whether it is on or off. I hasten to add that this 56 mile an hour speed limit that we have on the road at present, that won't last long, because pretty much all of this 340 odd miles has a very slow speed restriction on it, and therefore when you have transport, when you've got vehicles in front of you, you're stuck behind them and it's very difficult to overtake. That won't be the case all the way to the end of this, because there will be sections where there is no traffic at all. But we won't be getting that far today. Right, I'm going to try manual gears. Let me try and see whether I can get the hang of them. Where are we? Options and gameplay, and we'll go to sequential. Now I've got to remember how to actually do that on the controller. see if we can get faster than 29 mile an hour, which was our main limit in automatic. And we might even get into 11th gear. Well, we are now. That's us in heading to top gear. Can't remember how many gears are on this. Is it 16? We're going a lot better now in manual. You see, the problem with the automatic gearbox in this is it's not like the big Oshkosh truck that I use, which the gearbox reacts a lot quicker. That's a hidden wall, I bet you. That's one of these hidden walls where you have to go through the security gate. Let's just we're going to have to reverse into those, whatever it is that's behind us, so we can get through this gate. Now, hang on a minute. I don't know why the AI driver decided that he wanted to move. Still, I've got no inclination as to whether this diff lock is on or not. I don't think it is.
Ahead. Turn right. Turn right.
Well, you'll get an idea how bad it gets on this part of the map in a minute or two. And now the speed restriction starts. 19 miles an hour for I don't know how many miles, but it's a lot. Now, I've always found that trying to drive in this I found it easier to drive with the bumper cam. Let's be honest, you can't really see a lot, and I think I'm grinding to a halt. I think the truck's struggling. We're already going backwards. You know, we're trying to go up a hill. I don't know whether the diff lock's working. There's no indication yet that it is or it isn't. Now I can't see anything. I just know we're going downhill, but I do not know where I am. I have no clue where the hell I am on the road. I'm trying to get to Bumper Camp. Yeah, we are sliding down a mountain on our side. And we're still sliding. You got to laugh. Who says this part of the map's easy? You cannot see what the hell you're doing. It's finally stopped sliding, I think. Oh dear. Right. Let's see if we can get ourselves on the road. I don't know whether this will work. Right, well, it's anybody's guess where the hell I am on this road. I'm off the road again. Yeah, I am on my side again. Needless to say, we're going downhill somewhere and I'm sliding through snowdrifts. Just because I'm totally disorientated. I cannot see where the hell I am on the road. Still sliding down the mountain. And dare I say it, this is the easy part of this part of the map. It's the easy part. as far as I can remember, most of this road, or most of it that is road, because then it ends up being ice, most of it is 19 miles an hour. And lots of hills like this going up and down, loads of abandoned vehicles. And then when you do eventually leave the road and you end up on the ice, the frustrating part of it, that's probably the most frustrating part about this map, is that you will guaranteed fall through the ice. And there's one problem with that. The one problem with that is you cannot do this map in Eurotruck if you don't have the developer mode activated and your ability to use the fly cam and respawn your truck. If you do not have it activated, you've got absolutely no chance, not a snowball in hell's chance of getting very far in this section of this map, because you will have to respawn your truck time and time again as you get further on into the ice section. You are guaranteed to get stuck, and if you don't have the developer mode on and you fall through the ice, you're just going to fall through the map and it's game over. You've got no way of resetting it other than killing your game and going back to an autosave, which will then be prior to you getting stuck, and then you'll come to the same section again and probably fall through the ice again. So it's a vicious circle. You need to have the developer mode activated in order to have any enjoyment in this section of the map, because you'll just be knocking your head against a brick wall, or in this case a 10-foot snowdrift. Right, so we've got up that climb, and as you can see, no idea where the road is other than there's oncoming vehicles heading towards us. And we're just waiting for the next whiteout section where we can't see the road at all and can't see more than 5 feet in front of us. That isn't far away, I can guarantee you that also. Right, we're going downhill now. And that's the other tendency, is to get carried away when you start going downhill for fear of going uphill round the next bend, because you want to try and keep the pace up. Now we've caught back up with that car. In fact, we'll get past them. And all those vehicles that we've just overtook will probably overtake us, given half a chance, because we're not going to go in fast enough. Get up here. of the bus coming back, about to come past us. Once he gets a chance to do so. Back into the whiteout. Immediately losing my bearings. I believe this is a town. Or a village. Cherke. We're right down to first gear, and it's only the diff lock that's keeping us moving. This guy's having problems trying to overtake us. And then of course you combine that with the road being so bloody steep. I think this is a 700 odd horsepower engine, but we've got a 35 ton trailer in the back of it, and we've got a sort of 1 in 4 gradient here. lost momentum. There we go. Finally kicked in. Look at this. I mean, come on. How am I meant to get up that? I mean, look at how damn steep this is. I don't know what the hell's happening up there. There's all sorts of collisions happening there. I think there's a truck's ran into a car and it's sliding down the mountainside as well. This is another reason why you very rarely see anybody doing a live stream on this part of the map, because it's a recipe for disaster. Only an idiot would do this in a live stream, because you're going to end up doing stuff like this, being stuck halfway up a mountain on one of the steepest roads on the map with 5-foot snow drifts and a full-blown blizzard, and you can't see 5 yards in front of yourself. You can if you tweak the camera a little bit, you can sort of see through it, but I mean, let's be honest, unless we get moving, we'll be here all bloody day trying to make this climb. Now, whatever progress we're making, we're going to lose it. Yeah, we're going to jackknife. at this point here, I think we've hit the steepest part of this ascent, and that's where we're really struggling to get movement. You know, how steep can you make these roads and still make them drivable? That's the question. I mean, look, that's, you know, not far short of 45 degrees. That's the most we've moved in 20 minutes. Well, all I know by the GPS is that the road climbs up and around to the right. That's all I know. And I think we've ground completely to a halt, and I dare not take my foot off the accelerator, in this case my finger off the trigger. Trying to get in more towards the side here. There we go. And we've done it again. Whatever progress we've made, we've just lost it. Right. I think that might give you an idea of why I have tried this. I mean, I've done quite a bit of this route, a lot further than this, but I always doubted that this truck was going to be able to do this, and clearly it isn't going to be able to do this. is getting to the same point again, where this is as far as this truck can make it. It won't get up this ascent no matter how long I sit here. It will come to the point where it just grinds to a complete halt. So what we need to do is we need to get ourselves into a stall like this, where we can then go to the map and see that that's as far as we've got out of Yakutsk, and that truck, as I predicted, is nowhere near good enough to get us there. So this is why you need to be able to bail out. Now, you could just give up the job and quit the job and lose your money, or you can do what I'm going to do and cheat my way out of it. So what I'm going to try and do, I think that says it looks like Lulton. Let's try that. This is the benefit of having the English, or the translation from Russian to English, mod in it as well. It allows you to cheat by putting in the English version of it. Now, so we'll put in Lutlin and see if it will find it. I think that's what it reads as. No, it's not finding it. Is that LUI? Is it? Let me have a look. No, it's definitely LULTIN. Go to LUL. See if it finds it that way. So it's not finding that either. And that's a problem, because not always does the go to work. I think partially that's probably because we're off the road. I think that's partially the problem. So
Are you ready for some safe and reliable driving instruction?
You've got us, yes, us, to help you along. Let's get started. Drive safe.
Continue straight. Ahead, turn left. Turn left. You have reached your destination. Well done, although frankly I did all the hard work. Tires, check. Lights, check. Wipers, check.
Ready, set, let's start driving. Unless you're a dog, in which case stop mucking around, you're out of your depth.
Turn left. Ahead, turn left. Turn left.
Now you need to remember, going out of here, there's another one of these hidden walls just right up ahead here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. Oh no, I think I'm right. I think I've got to go through this section here. Yeah, I couldn't drive through there because that's got the hidden wall. I have to go through here. Sort of security check. Good afternoon to Coldest Pillow. I was on the ice roads but I had to give up because the truck that I had was no good. Hence the title on screen at the moment. How may I help you, Mr. Coldest Pillow? But I need to get my other mirror on. Hang on a minute. Better. Anyway, this is a fun part of the map. Got to keep our momentum up this long climb. With these rather large tyres, as you can see. Hang on a minute till I read that. I have to play Albi before Monday, right? Well, that's another 5 days away, isn't it? I'm away for 4 days. What do you mean you're away for 4 days? When are you away for 4 days? Tonight? Well, you don't tell me that. You need to message him that. No, you need to message him on the messaging system in VP4. He'll get the message. No, you don't need to use Facebook. Just send him a message in VP4. Go into the messaging system, search for Albinario, and send him a message there. Tell him remind him when the match is to be played by. You've never done it. Right, well, now's the time to do it. I mean, what you need to, I mean, I can send him a message on Facebook, but you need to tell me when you can play him. And then, of course, Albinario then turn around and say, well, he can't play you. Any time before Monday. Right, in fact, I'll do that right now. I will just open up Facebook right now while I'm here, and I'll get rid of all the crap messages that Stubbs keeps sending me, and I'll find Albinario, and I will get a hold of him. Hang on a minute. Hold this pillow. Well, ideally, I wouldn't mind if it happened tonight, because obviously I'm in my days off. But that's probably too soon. I'll just put coldest pillow asking to play match. ASAP. Yeah, I'd like to see the Celtic game tonight, but my problem is that they've killed a lot of my streams, and I'm finding it difficult to find a live stream. Deadline is the 13th, right? Deadline. To hell with the football if we can play tonight. When can you... Well, does that mean that you're not sending it? Have you sent a proposal? When can you play? Right. That's not it. Hang on a minute. Right. So message is sent. I'm waiting and I'm sending a reply. That might not be for a few hours if he's at work or whatever. So I'll leave the phone in front of me for a little while and see what happens. Now, I've done this route on a number of occasions, and on a number of occasions I have taken the wrong turning. I've done that before. What's today's date, by the way? Is this the 3rd or the 4th? Oh, you're not, I mean, you're making the mistake of thinking you're box office, Coldest Pillow. You're not box office yet. If I was you, I would seriously get some table time in to get the touch in that cue ball before you play Albinario. Because, I mean, Brainful Out should have had him beat. And I think you need as much table time as you can get before you play him. Have you seen the game we have Friday? I have seen it, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there for that. Well, that's my intention. Right, let's get past this guy, he's bugging me. Now this route is a series of big climbs and big descents. Lots of big climbs, and this is a truck that will do it. That other truck I had would really struggle. We're getting a little bit of lag, a periodic lag, and I think that's because of the trailer. Just a little pause every few seconds. And like I said before, I've taken the wrong turn on more than one occasion on this particular route. And I'll probably do it again, in fact, right now. So straight ahead is no good because that's telling you map by Goba, and that means it's a dead end. So we've got to go left. And immediately we are off the map. There is no more GPS and everything's guesswork. Now, oh, is that miasma? Because he's a numpty, that's why. Well, the match was Stubbins semi-pros Friday night. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about semi-pros and umpty. Because he won't change his name back to what he bloody well was. So he's an idiot for doing it. I don't recall this route. Where the hell am I going? I don't remember this part of the route. Right, anyway, this should be fun. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, this is about a good, I think if I remember rightly, this is like 10 or 15 miles of this. And there we go, that's the kind of thing that happens with this truck. You get that. It's an old mod, and if you hit the wrong bump, the cabin bounces all over the place. Uh-oh. That's bounced us off the mud track there. I think we're stuck. Well, I know for a fact there's a bit up ahead where I have to take a turning, and I can't remember what the right turning is. I never do. I always make the mistake. This is going to take a while, but luckily we're at the start of the day, so we'll get a full day's driving ahead. But there's a lot of big deep potholes here, and this is really messing up this cabin of the truck. See you later. Well, you have been warned. I did tell you that this is at least 10 or 15 miles, I think. And it's going to take a lot longer than I think it is, because this truck is not reacting too good to the bumps. It's an old mod and it's a bit out of date, and I think it's got a bit of confliction with the physics. Yeah, the deep potholes are threatening to wreck the cab. I hope you noticed I've got my little Christmas tree up in the truck. Christmas tree there wobbling around. And it lights up at night. Uh-oh. Oh, I think Stubbs more than capable of getting a few racks off of semi-pro. I've no doubt about that. The problem is whether he goes about it the right way. Stubbs' instinct to bang at stuff and try and get lucky will overwhelm him. Semi-pro does a bit of banging to open the balls. I mean, he'll play aggressively. The question is whether Stubb can get any advantage out of that. I've got a pretty good idea how how both of them will approach it. But on a good day, if Stubb plays consistent. And he finds his pace in the table, which he did the other night. He took a little while to get into it, but if he does that, he'll have to do it a lot quicker against semi-pro, I would suggest. But if he does, and he takes the chances that he might get, then it could cause a problem. Keeps bouncing the truck off the road every time we hit those big potholes. Just like that. I think if we stay into the edge like that. Oops, spoke too soon. No, I haven't got any mince pies. I'll tell you why I haven't got any mince pies. The reason is that they are overpriced in the store. And I'm expecting the club card price to come on very soon. In fact, the club card price might be on by the time I go back to work on Friday, because there's no way I'm buying them at the price they are just now. But I normally do have my mince pies in. Well, you can see the many aspects of this map that are made to frustrate you. This is certainly one section that will. I like the I like the Tesco bakery mince pies. I'm not talking about the boxed mince pies, but the ones you get in the bakery, they're 4 in a pack. The puff pastry ones, they're very nice. We're going uphill slightly here now, that's why we're struggling a bit more. Yeah. Look, let's try to wreck the cab of the truck. I noticed that my viewer count has not worked all day on the stream. It's still showing 0. So I think it is broken. Mind you, I don't think I've had many more than one viewer anyway, but that's besides the point. We are stuck. Where can I send you a Christmas present to? Where can I send a Christmas present to? Well, you could send it to my PayPal. That's as good a place as anywhere. Oh, why, hang on a minute. I've just got an idea. Back in a minute. Back in 1 minute. There you go. That's where you can send anything to. Well, there's no point in trying to send something direct to my address. I won't be at home between now and Christmas. I'll be spending most of my time at work, so there's no guarantee I'll be at home. Give that QR code and see, give it a scan and see what happens. Oh, I thought we were going to bounce there, yeah. I told you this mud track is on for quite a while. I wasn't lying. I think we're stuck again. We are bouncing all over the place here. I can't remember where this comes out. All I do know is that it takes a while. That's all I can remember. Well, one thing I would say to you, Coldest Pillow, with this match with Albinario is that he's clearly there for the taking from the evidence of that match the other night. I don't think Albi realises just how lucky he was that that it wasn't somebody else other than Brainfallout. You know, Brainfallout gave him far too much away in the end, and if you can be less generous than Brainfallout and above all take those chances that Brainfallout missed out on, then you can beat him. Simple as that. And you've just got to remember when to stop potting balls, look at the lay of the table and decide whether there's any advantage in you keeping potting balls when the odds in getting out are not great. You've got to know when to make that decision. That's probably the most difficult thing. Well, on we go, we struggle. What time is it? It's 8:13 in the morning. In the wilds of Kamchatka in far eastern Russia. As far east as you can go in Russia without crossing over into the United States. Well, the thing is, Albinario probably didn't, because I think he knew that Brainfallout wouldn't necessarily have the game long enough and consistent enough to beat him, and it proved right in the end. But I'm sure he won't think he's going to get off as lightly as he did in this next match. This cab of this truck is threatening to flip and wreck every time I get into one of these big potholes. I think I'm going to try and drive like this and stay out of the mud. I'll drive at an angle like this. We're getting on a lot better doing this. Well, until I did that, whatever it was. I'm going to have a quick drink. I need to find my bottle for a quick drink. Right, I'm going to be here for probably about another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm off to get my dinner. Because this is taking too long as usual. I wish I'd chose this truck to start with for the ice roads that I was attempting to do, because this would have got me on a lot quicker, apart from the fact in the blizzards you still can't see anything. But it would have made those climbs a lot easier. But that area of the map is what most people avoid, and most people probably avoid this as well if they don't have the right truck, because this becomes really difficult to try and get through. I don't know whether we're anywhere near the end of this section, by the way. I have no idea. As I said, the only thing I know about it and remember about it is it takes a while to get through it. And I'm guessing it feels like 10 or 15 miles. It could be a lot shorter than that. It might only be like 7 or 8 miles. We're stuck again. Bouncing all over the shop here. Big 1,000 horsepower engine helps though. There's a big pothole there, that one. That's deep, I bet you. And we've flipped all over the place, look at that. It's finally wrecked the cab of the truck. See, that won't fix itself. The only way to fix it is to respawn the truck. It's as buggy as I say because it's an old mod. Now, that'll fix it. Now, I presume we're still going the right way. Right, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up there like that and see that we're going that way, and now we're joining. I don't remember that. Right, now where does that road go? See, already I'm completely lost. Right, so that's taking us onto the road. So that's where we want to go. So we're not far to go. When's the snooker shootout on? I'm not sure. It might be a Chinese. It could be a big a big burger meal from the local Indians, because they do a great burger meal. Now, well, I'll be glad to get back onto the road. Right, so we're turning left here. It's on Eurosport, and it'll be on YouTube. That'll kick off about 7 o'clock tonight, won't it? I saw the end of the Moscone Cup last night. I managed to find a decent stream for it. In fact, there was a guy streaming it on YouTube, because I think Tam came into the lobby last night and posted the link for it. Oh, they were totally wrecked again. We're almost there, we're almost out of this, and then we can get a bit of movement. I think the cab's distorted again. Yeah, it's gone. Oh no, it isn't. We've recovered. I'm sure I said we turn left, and that's what we've done. I think this town's up ahead here, isn't it? I think he says confidently. Trying to avoid all the big potholes and no chance of doing it. Well, we've made more progress in the last 5 minutes than we have in the last 3/4 of an hour. Jesus Christ almighty. No sooner do I open my mouth than I bloody jinx myself. Look. Try and get this damn thing turned. The trouble is it's such a heavy truck. And these tyres, these big huge tyres, aren't exactly the lightest thing in the world either. But we're almost there. Another 5 yards and we're onto solid ground. At last. Right, now we need to get our bearings here. That's the Russian name of this place. Let's have a look at the map. Right, now that's where we left. We left Kamchatka. Now again, you can ignore the road on the GPS because it's totally confusing. But according to this Radzioni or whatever the hell it's called, I don't know whether that's it. But this is where I've got to make sure I don't make the wrong turn. Now, is there any fuel here? I could do with just topping up the fuel. How much have we got? 117. Aye, we're okay. Anyway. Need to build up a head of steam to get out of here. Pretty certain it's a big climb. I don't know when the last time the Americans won the. I think it may be about 5-6 years ago they won it. If you look back at the records of it, it'll probably there'll be a Google page that'll tell you. But really, in the last 20 years, I think they've probably won it twice. It feels like that. Is that a truck up ahead of us, or is that a tree? I think it's a tree. I did say there were loads of long climbs on this particular part of the world. And there's also, after the big climbs, there's the big descents. Look at this. Right, I need to get the brakes on. We don't want to lose the plot here. Now, map. Right, well, we've obviously gone past Razione, Rad, whatever it is, and this is Koryaki. I think that's what that is, yeah. Koryaki. Now this also with a GPS that doesn't function properly in this map for the most part of it. You have to then be able to interpret the Russian road signs along with the English translation on your map. And I still get confused, and I do take the wrong turns because of it. Now remember what I said about it being a long dirt road. We're back into the mud again. Oh aye, this is horrible, this part, because this goes on and on and on past this lake, and it's quite deep and we'll get stuck in it. So at that point I'm calling it quits, because I can't stand another hour and a half going through this, and this will take a while. So I'm going to go ahead, get dinner. So, oh hi, and before I do, if you're still there, Coldest Pillow, just to let you know, I've had no response from Albinario. Oh, wait a minute, yes I have. Right, he says, his response is, in the evening, as I said, Coldest Pillow's asking to play match ASAP, deadline 13:20, can you play? And he says in the evenings, usually he hasn't sent any proposals. That's why I told you to send a proposal if you're still there. Need some practice. He says, need to get some practice in K. Oh, he has sent now. I'll have a look. Right. And we'll leave it at that. And I'll say thank you to him. Right, have you left Coldest Pillow? You never said that you have left, but I'm assuming you have. So with that, I will look forward to seeing an update in the tournaments. Right, well, he'll have a look at it, and hopefully you'll get a response quick. Hopefully, for goodness sake, don't make it Friday. Don't choose Friday, whatever you do, because that's going to clash with the stump match, and that's no good. Right, I'll see you later. Dinner time. How do you stop this bloody thing again? Hang on.